Could you give the Vlad TV fan base a brief view into what your life was like before the glory and the fame?
Well, I was raised by my father, and it was a very interesting childhood. I mean, I think that it still kind of scratches the surface with some people. They really don't know a whole lot, and I mean, it can't be described in a 30-minute interview. But I'm definitely I come from a very hard past. I was given opportunities to go to one of two ways. I could have been a victim of situation, or I could be a Victorian of situation. I chose to turn to something bigger. I found MMA when I was 19, and instead of turning to drugs and alcohol and going down the life that I had seen growing up, that I chose to be better, and I chose to be an athlete and to use my body as the best machine that I possibly could. And it felt right. It was easy to fight because I think I was so used to it. I was so used to feeling the physical, maybe the physical pain, that when I started fighting, it was almost like I didn't feel it because I wanted it, and I knew what it felt like, and I wasn't scared of it. I wasn't scared of what a 135-pound woman could do to me when I had went up against a 240-pound man in my life before. So fighting another female was like, hey, that's nothing. I know I can challenge that.
I have a question with the transgender fighter, Fallon Fox. Dana White saying that they aren't ready for her to compete, him to compete. Joe Rogan says that she should only be able to fight with men. Do you think that that's a fair assessment, or should be able to fight ladies as well?
No, I definitely, listen, I'm with Fallon Fox. I give her respect. I whatever you choose in your life, whatever decision that you decide to make, it is your decision. You should not, however, be able to compete in athleticism if you're going to do that. She spent 20 plus years as a man, and over the last 10 years, while she was still fighting, she was taking the estrogen shots, and still at the same time, like, you were still a man. Just because you got the surgery, like, you still have testosterone of a man, you still have strength of a man. You're just trying to take things to lower your levels. And to me, I don't think that 10 years is enough time when you're born, 20 years one way. So no, I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's right. But that's why some states won't license her. That's why she's only licensed to fight in certain states. And unfortunately, when she made that decision, she should have known. I mean, it's not fair. If they wouldn't let that one, it happened to a transgender runner, wasn't it, in the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
It happened the same way. It's just not fair, and no offense to them, but you have to understand that these are the ethics behind sports. Males go against males, females go against females. That's just the way it is.
Do you think that there should ever be a guy versus girl, MMA fight set up just to see how the two would fare against one another?
No, I don't. I think that that's stupid, and I think that it disrespects both the male and female. I mean, come on now. Like, I'm not a feminist, like, crazy woman like that, but I mean, a woman is never going to be able to be better than a man at that level. I mean, especially professional fighters. I mean, there's just that different. I mean, they have testosterone. Unless you're taking a female and you're taking juice, then there's no way that you should be fighting or be able to handle a man at that level. I mean, there might be some that makes it kind of close, but I mean, no, that's not fair. You should never even do that, in my opinion.